Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. What we're going to do today, we're going to start getting ready for spring. Also, we're going to talk a little bit about brining and what brining does for us, because very soon grilling is going to be ahead of us, and we got to start using and bringing different flavors to the meat. Right now, I'm going to make a quick brine for you. Brining doesn't take a long time if you use specific techniques to allow the salt and the sugar dissolve faster. So I have a little bit of water that is coming to a simmer and gently simmering. I am chopping a little bit of sage. Why am I doing sage instead of other herbs? You can choose whatever you wish. But in my opinion, sage and pork are a marriage made in heaven. So as I'm doing a pork chop, that is a rib chop, we're going to talk about that in a moment. And when you come to brining, you want all your ingredients as small as possible so they can release their flavor as much as possible within your brine. The reason we brine is because we want to infuse an ingredient that we love to enjoy with a specific flavor. Sage is in there, a little bit of chopped dry thyme. Why dry? Because in the process of rehydration, it releases these flavors much better. A little bit of garlic powder. Why powder again? Because it dissolves faster. Some sugar. And now come over here, white pepper, everybody. Why white pepper and not black pepper? White pepper doesn't have the exterior skin that is a protective skin, so it dissolves instantly. Black pepper's got to sit there longer. Instead of lemon pepper, we make our own lemon pepper. I have some lemon zest here. I just added white pepper before this. So what do you have? You have those flavors that you're looking for. And a little bit of sea salt. There's your brine. Now, the brine is going to come together and have those flavors infused within it. It's too hot for us to put it on a piece of protein, because then you may have the chance of bacteria buildup. So we're going to instantly cool it down. You ready? Look at this. Turn off the brine completely, and you have a cup of cold water or ice, and you pour it on top. The recipe is on fox6now.com, and the only thing that website is missing is my bronze statue. They're working on it. They're going to put it on for you. Next, asparagus is going to be the vegetable that we're going to use. Why is that? Spring asparagus, by the way, the largest asparagus producer in the United States, right across the lake from us in Michigan. So season is coming, is dictating, eat what is seasonal, and asparagus certainly is. We always have the tendency of putting the asparagus down like this with the bottom, and the tips never match. Turn it around, you allow the tips come together, then when you cut, every asparagus is the same size. Where are you? There you are. There's the camera. There's the camera. The asparagus are all the same size. Sun-dried tomato. Why do we call it sun-dried tomato? Usually sun-dried tomato came from an area that had a lot of tomatoes, and it had 4 seasons. So they would dry the tomato in the period where they had it, and then they would use it during the winter when there was no tomato. These days, a lot of sun-dried tomatoes have sodium nitrate in them, and that is for instant drying. Don't want you to use those, because personally I get a terrible headache and it's not good for you. I'm going to use some sun-dried tomatoes, and I'm going to slice those, and I'm going to show you why later. This is going to be a part of our sauce for our pork chop, and I am going to have some onion that is going to be the base for our polenta. I haven't done polenta for a while, so I've got to do some sage polenta for you as well. This is one of the things that I